Hello to my Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, let's get right. Ooh, okay, that card jumped out. Today is a gift. That's the Aquarius. Woo, I tell you, today is a gift, right? That card just jumped right on out. I didn't even get a chance to really shuffle the cards here, but yeah, today is a gift. That's right. Every day is a gift. Speaking into existence. You're speaking to, like, okay, we're coming up on a full moon in Leo, which is your polarity sign. A lot of you all have Leo in your chart, not Leos, but Leo in your chart, right? But Leo is ruled by the sun. So you think about your sun, sun sign, star sign, those kind of things. Like your creative life force, what gets you up out of the bed, your purpose, like what puts that fire up under you, that motivation up under you, right? But so in the last full moon, we had a full moon in Cancer, right? So that was a lot of people's opportunity to create something, like create something for yourself, and just kind of go back through your resume, like what your CV or your resume, like what you've accomplished already, the things that you've done as a humanitarian, some things that you've uncovered about yourself, about what you love to do as a humanitarian. You go back through your own past and you're just like, wow, you have done a lot, right? And so, whether people believed in your dreams or they didn't believe in your dreams, a lot of you all have done a lot as humanitarians. And so Source wants you to stay on that same path. Today is a gift because people are just starting to wake up that no matter what people choose to believe about you all, Aquarius, people know the truth of how much of a giver, how you've been a gift to a lot of people. You have been a gift to a lot of people. So let's get right into your reading. Let's get into your reading. I'm talking to you wherever Aquarius is in your birth chart. Yeah, and just like that star shines bright at night. So a lot of those gifts that you may have given to people, you didn't say anything about it. You didn't say anything about it. You just gave gifts and didn't say one word about it, right? So when people believe things about you, it's a choice. They choose to believe whatever they want to believe. That card just jumped out too. So we're going to see what that is too. Let's see. Ooh, 777. Face fear. So trust the divine. You're okay. So 777. This is a master number. Nice. So your angels are asking you to release the fear of the unknown. Trust the universe and give up your control over what's going to happen next. They're telling you not to fear the future, but rather to embrace it with faith that it's all in your best interest. So it is perfect in design, brought to you by your most trusted guides. So go into an easy sitting position with your hands upturned and your knees for a few minutes, on your knees for a few minutes. And that would be like your hands turned like this on your knees. Somebody could be sitting in a lotus position, like through meditation, for a few minutes as you honor your faith in the future. That's right. Today is a gift. A gift, a gift, a gift. I'm telling you. A lot of people give gifts, the gifts of themselves, being there, being listeners, protecting the sacred of relationships. You don't speak about what people may have shared with you in your private time. You were over to hold space. That is a gift. You showing up and just being a bright light and offering positive words to people, just letting them know that their worth in your life gift. All of those are gifts. We're not just talking about what you can go to the store and buy with money. We're talking about your presence is a gift in people's lives. You answer the phone right at the right time. Somebody really needed to talk to you. You called somebody at the right time when they really you felt something was going on in their lives. You picked up the phone and called them right at the right time and offer words of encouragement. I can personally say a lot of you all send me text messages, not just Aquarius, but just the collective community will send me text messages, just random text messages, and just saying how much you really appreciate this channel and the exchange of energy. Those are gifts. Those are gifts. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's get right into your reading. So just start recognizing how much of a gift you've been to others and how much of a gift they have been to you. Start speaking in gratitude, right? Focus on the exchange of gifts. It's not always paper and coins, money. It's just really just an on-time word for real. So yeah. All right, let's get into it. 777. So you could see that on a receipt somewhere, 777, or however you see it, number 777. So yeah. So All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So some things are closed out. The number 7 is a very powerful number, but yeah, some things are closed out. So let me see. It also means spiritual awakening. It also means peace and contentment, intuition and inner wisdom, also positive affirmations. Some things that you could be focusing on right now, some positive affirmations you can create for yourselves, like today is a gift, today being a gift. Yeah, and so in numerology, seeing the angel number 777 is considered a very positive sign, right? Yeah, you got a message of feeling like this whole new lease on life. But yeah, signifies alignment with your life purpose, strong intuition, divine connection, and a message to trust your inner wisdom and embrace personal growth on your spiritual journey. So essentially, it means that you are on the right path and should feel confident in your decisions, right? Should feel confident in your decisions. That's what a lot of people are realizing during this during this particular full moon. As we get closer and closer to the full moon, a lot of people are starting to feel like they have this whole new lease on life. You're feeling like your inner child is eager to learn and develop a new skill, right? So you're thinking about learning something and coming to some kind of realization. So you're making plans real. You're being practical, being prosperous, being trusting. So it can mean like somebody is taking a class and your inner child is like eager to learn something. Like something about you feels like there's this new lease on life if you're closing out cycles. So yes. So whatever the fear it could be like literally learning how to play. It could be literally learning how to read cards. It could be learning, a new subject, new class that you're about to take in school. Whatever it is, the way that you're approaching it, it's like you have this like with this childlike excitement and faith, right? No distractions. That would be foolish to be distracted, right? And so you have the I can do it spirit. That's that color yellow, and then also you have this brightness. This you have clarity moving forward, right? And so you even see this light outside too, but you see this amethyst as well, which connects you to the crown chakra. So again, today is a gift. That's right. Today is a gift. It's really in how you approach it, right? How you approach it. You've left behind a lot of distractions. Things are coming up roses for you all. Somebody's in good spirits. And like I said before, it's something new that you're learning, right? Something new that you're learning that's adding on to what you already know, right? And I see you thriving in it. Not in survival mode. I see you thriving in it. All right, let's start out with a 6-card spread. So we got 3 cards here. Here we have the devil card here. The devil is in the details, right? Here's a death, rebirth card. So you're approaching it with no fear whatsoever. Whatever it is, you're not fearful at all. Yep. And then here we have the 8 of cups. You've tossed that into a burning bowl, right? You toss it into a burning bowl. And if you were able to walk away from karmic relationships, right? If you were, this number 8 looks like a infinity symbol, right? If you were able to walk away from karmic relationships in any form, and that would be the dark side of the number 8. Anyone who's succumbed to passive and powerless behavior or egotistical, materialistic, and forceful. If you were able to walk away from this and stay focused, there's something that's coming up for you. Something that's coming up for you. You're going to actually thrive in it, not be in survival mode, right? Because you were already working against. There was already forces that were working against you, right? So it's like you were always just doubled up on, right? I'm not trying to put anybody in victim mode. You may just not have been paying attention because there was a lot of distractions around you. And so as you're closing out cycles, you're going to be getting a lot of downloads. A lot of downloads. This, and you're going to hear me say this in all of the readings as we get closer and closer to this full moon in Leo. Leo is ruled by the sun. And so source is reminding you that your disposition is sunnier when you're away from distractions of energies that are obsessed with finding out what your demons are, like finding out what your demons are. Are your demons money? Is it you want to be in loving relationships? You know, is it people talking about you behind your back when you're behind closed doors? What are your deep? People are obsessed to find out what people's weaknesses are, like what their temptations are, right? So sources say this is you walking towards the sun. This is the proper use of fire, right? You toss some things into a burning bowl. You're fearless. This is a person who is walking towards the sun. It's like the sun recharge that big medicine ball. The sun recharges you. So yeah, so whatever it is, it can literally be going back to school for somebody. Literally face that. So face that fear, because I see your abundance and your prosperity growing, right? Not being limited anymore, because now somebody gets it. You're going back in your path. That's why you feel like this new is like this message of like this new lease on life, because you're getting downloads. Energies are letting you know, they're letting you know, you're on the rebirth side. You're on the rebirth side, right? So yeah, you had a lot of distractions around you. A lot of people had a lot of distractions around them, and they were being sacrificed and didn't even realize it. But a lot of energies are sending you messages, and I need you all like to really journal, because source is also going to show you the physical evidence of something. You all have made a lot of sacrifices to dream big, right? To dream big, right? And so source is saying you can feel like the enemy is playing tricks on your mind, but when you're asking source, you're going directly to source, the creator of this flesh that you live in, this body that you're housed in, those past memories. Source is saying you can, that's why you feel like a whole new lease on life. That's why you're not behind closed doors in survival mode. Somebody is thriving, literally thriving, right? So yeah, tower. Yeah. So you're having a total recall. I mentioned this in somebody else's reading too. This is why somebody's in such positive, high-spirited energy, because you now know there was some kind of an obsession with you. Some kind of an obsession with you around either your kids, because we're talking about youthful energy, your youthfulness around like you know, when you think about like what's of value to you, like, so if you just came into some new money or something like that, or came up with some new ideas and you're thriving and people are just obsessed with just the physical world. So it's just saying you can go back to the past and just remember a whole lot of things. Like I said, you're not, no more karmic relationships for you. No more karmic relationships for you, right? Look at you. Successful. Yeah, light has been shown on some things. Yeah, light has been shown on some things, that just the obsession that energies have, right? With, like I said, pushing people up against the wall. Obsessed with depression. Like, oh, they're depressed. Okay, they got money. They got new money. Okay, let's find some way to control the new money, right? So source is saying to you, keep your vibrations high. Continue to keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high, you know? That's just how some empires are built. They're built on people who are, they feel like their backs up against the wall because of money. Okay, somebody needs money. They feel like, so you, like I said, you go ahead and start thriving. Keep your vibrations high. Keep your vibrations high. Don't enter into conversations that are talking about anybody's, you know, because you got a lot of major secrets up here, right? So yeah, some energies are definitely trying to capitalize off of, I don't know, people's mental health, I guess, right? But anyway, so here we have the page of source. Whatever anxiety you had about, you know, you being an open book, source is saying this coming to an end real soon. Like I said, you're thriving. Whatever anxiety you may have had around, you know, new money, or you you being this open book and sharing and, you know, whatever, source is saying you're not getting into an argument with anybody around any kind of obsession, because something is over. Something is over. Something is over. You're just taking one last look back and moving on. One last look back and moving on. So here we have the, again, sitting on the throne, just carefully vetting your thoughts as you continue to thrive. Definitely not behind closed doors with 10 swords in your back, right? So again, yeah, so, I feel like somebody also has it. You're sitting on your throne, actually praying for people. Praying for people who are in survival mode, who overthink. Who are in a space of just overthinking because they're around a lot of distractions. Because it used to be you. That's why you're not judging anybody, and that's why you're not obsessed with judging anybody who is around so many distractions. They don't even have a chance to even process their thoughts, right? To even feel like a whole new lease on life. So that's why you, like I said, you're thriving, and you get this page of Pentacles, page of Swords, and then what was the other? Yeah, and balance it out. You feel like somebody feels like a new person, so you can go ahead and get some rest. You literally feel like your inner child. It's almost like somebody went back to get their inner child. That's what it looks like. Somebody went back to get their inner child, to make sure their inner child felt, the same happiness that you feel. You had to go back through your mind and remember all the things that you gave. That's why somebody is at this point now. You're not even overgiving your future, and you're not overgiving thought to a future. Somebody is genuinely feeling like a whole new lease on life. That's you. Yeah, and a light has been shown on that. Some energies now see it. Some energies now see, like, okay, wait a second. You've been an overgiver. You've given your time, your service, and I'm talking about like volunteer service for a lot of you all. You've given, and yet people still talked about you behind your back. So again, you're not in victim mode. You're thriving. You're not in survival mode. Keep your vibrations high, right? Today is a gift. Yeah, it is a gift, right? So here we have the Seven of Cups here, which is a devil in the minor arcana, right? So 4 and 7 is 11. You can get off the fence of your emotions about the past hurts and all of that other stuff and step right to your throne. Step right to your throne, right? This is a person who can carefully vet their thoughts. This is the Queen of Swords here. Carefully vet their thoughts and make a decision. You're making a decision. You're tossing the negative stuff out. What people said about you behind your back. Toss it out. Make a decision emotionally to move forward. Yeah. Because you have new money coming across your path, right? New money coming across your path, right? And it's coming across fast. Yeah, it's coming across fast. So I'm telling you, there are energies who are obsessed with finding out your demons, your temptation, what tempts you. If it's alcohol that tempted you, there's energies that's obsessed with that. If it's people talking about you, if that's a demon for you or a temptation for you to vibrate low, people will talk about you behind you. I mean, y'all already figured it out, Aquarius. Continue to vibrate high and continue to move forward. You're speaking to your future self. Be very clear about what that energy looks like. You're away from the distractions. What does that energy look like? Write it out. Where do you see yourself? Right here we have this, right? So you can vibrate higher. Today is a gift. I'm gonna keep reiterating that so that you can stay focused. Today is a gift. You're not going backwards. This is 7. Yeah, something is closed out. Yeah, something is closed out. So yeah, you have a lot of ideas. You have a lot of ideas moving forward, but you're free from all of that way of thinking. That over giving thought to it, whatever. You're on the other side. Be on the other side. Physically be on the other side. Talk like you're on the other side. Move like you're on the other side. You're on the rebirth side, right? The devil is in the details, and the devil is playing tricks on somebody's mind, right? Keep reminding you of all the hurt, what somebody said about you, da 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 da, blah 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 blah, whatever. So and move on, right? Move on from that. The best way that you know how to. Of course, right? Because something was an emotional roller coaster, and people did put a lot of energy into analyzing every little thing that you did, watching every little thing that you did. And so sources say you are on the other side. If you haven't noticed, open your eyes and look around. You're on the other side. You're not tied to your karmics anymore. You're not tied to them. Get off the fence of your emotions, because the enemy is in the major arcana and also the minor arcana here. So there's a lot of temptations around you, a lot of triggers around you. You may hear names. If you have a business, people may call you and say things to try to trigger you. So whatever your trigger is, if whatever people think your triggers are, they're going to, like I said, obsessed with seeing if something is going to cause you to vibrate low. So let's say, for instance, for somebody, let's say, the color blue. Let's say the color, I got to create something at this point, because for real. Let's say, for instance, the color blue is something that is take somebody back to not the, the best time. There's blue all in this reading. This right here is blue. The sky is blue. You see blue here, right? So all of these messages coming through you, but some people are intentionally doing that to see if you could be easily distracted, to see if you're really ready to go to the next level. So you have to be that intentional about staying focused. Look around you. Look around you. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we have. So yeah, so this full moon in Leo is about going where you are appreciated and not where you're tolerated. Okay, going where you are appreciated, not where you're tolerated. Allowing your vulnerabilities to be your strength, right? So yeah, some of you all have been fearful of feeling like new anything, new friendships, new marriage, new job, new classes, just learning something new, being in a new environment, just approached it with fear. Well, what happens if this class is like the other class? The last professor I had in that particular school, they did X, Y, and Z. So it's like, but open your eye. Is it the same person? No. Same thing with love for some of you all, since Valentine's Day is coming up, and that's important to a lot of people. Some people, right? Same thing. New love coming to some. But what if, I've done this before, and then what if this doesn't work out? What if it does? So it's saying change how you're talking about. Luck is on your side, right? So, yeah. Luck is on your side. So, Source really wants somebody to just... stay focused. Really, really stay focused. Count your blessings. Count all the things that, like I said, that you've already done, shining a light on. Since some people want to shine a light and be obsessed with what your demons are, shine a light on your creator. Shine a light on your creator and what the creator was able to do through you despite your fear. That's what Source really wants somebody to start doing. Like, stay focused, Aquarius. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. I know y'all like to be in your head, thinking gigantic heads, big as the water tanks out there. But Source is saying to you, you want to stay focused on making sure that today is a gift. Yeah. Dance. So 1 and 8 is 9, and so we're in somebody could be taking dance classes or something where exercise is involved, right? Mind, body, and spirit, including your food. The food. Right, so yeah, so including what you put in your body, but yeah, all those things, right? So let's see what else we got going on. We're going to go ahead and close this out. But yeah, this is a good reading. This is a really good reading for you all. So whatever you're fearful of, like whatever, some of you all have relocated. Some of you all are in new jobs. Some of you all, don't let that first thing that reminds you of what happened in the past stop you from continuing to move forward. Right? You bring the sunshine. You bring the good energy into your personal and your professional life. You bring the light into it, right? So relief. You're protected on all sides. Speak it into existence. Relief. 1 and 2 is 3. You're protected on all sides. Right? So yeah, so that number 12 for this particular card here, right? The end of suffering, right? And calming anger, right? So a much needed relief or break in the energy. Miracles, rescue, reprieve, right? Meditate on this symbol when all seems too much. Feel it blast out the negative as you call in strength to your heart, right? Yeah, so maybe get up if you can, if you can. Dance, snap your fingers. You're breaking up the monotony of any kind of negativity whatsoever. So continue to, again, today is a gift. Today is a gift. Listen to positive affirmations. We're talking about page energy is very youthful energy. This something is a very new beginning, for you all. So again, approach it with your faith, not fear. Okay. All right. So yeah, a lot of people know that you're an overgiver. You have a big heart, Aquarius. We get it. You have a big heart. You love deep. You love hard. All those other wonderful things, right? You've been hurt. All of that, right? But it hasn't stopped you from accomplishing some major things in life. It has not stopped you from. So remember, every day you say that. Every day. I mean, you're talking about facing any kind of fear that can even be like you even getting up and getting out of the house. All right, let's see if there's anything else, any last messages we have from Spirit for my Aquarius. Let me see if there's any last messages for you all. Yeah, so get ready for this moon in Leo. Let's get ready for this full moon in Leo. Like I said, which is again is your polarity sign. All right, let me see if there's any last messages for you all. Let's see if there's any last messages for you all. Any last messages? You got to remember also the seven of cups here that we're seeing here, where people could have been like, like I said, it's several layers to this, right? There could be some energies who really feel like that you're not as happy as you claim to be where you are right now, but a lot of it has to do with it. Some of you all are in totally different environments. I think you all have a bonus reading too. You can watch that reading too. Don't forget to comment there because I'm about to do another giveaway. So comment here, comment there, but make sure your notifications are set to all. That's what I meant to tell you all. Is some people in that last free reading giveaway, some people got their messages right away. And they called on that day because it was only for that day, right? And some people got the message a day later. So check your notifications. Make sure your notifications are set to all so that you don't miss the giveaways. Another one is coming very, very soon. But yeah, so a lot of it was the environment that you all are in. A lot of you all was in the wrong job because you didn't know your north node. You didn't know what was in your 10th house. You didn't pull your birth chart. And that's what a lot of people found out. If you slowed down and took the time, pulled your birth chart, found out, okay, what's your 10th house? What's in your 10th house? What's your north node, right? You can go to Google. All information on social media, on the internet is not always 100% accurate, right? But you can also do research through books and other, other resources, right? But you could have been in the wrong job. That could have aided in your depression. You could have been in a wrong geographical location. Anything could have happened. Somebody could have start talking about somebody died and it wasn't the way you thought they died. That could have triggered something, right? It's again, people they somehow find a way to capitalize on that, and they're obsessed with it. That's how some people build their empires. They align themselves with building empires that way. So sources say you again, trust the divine. Trust the divine. Some of you all are taking out life insurance policies and things like that, and people are looking for ways to capitalize on those things, right? So a lot of you all are just learning about the energy of money and all of those questions that come along with it. I think I posted something on Instagram. If I didn't, I may have to go back and find this video. This nurse was giving out some very valuable information that will help people, and just kind of sort of like how people capitalize off of your mental health. So you really want to pay attention. You really want to pay attention. A lot of you all are just now finding your north node, Aquarius. You're just finding your north node, and people watch all of that. They watch all of that. Oh, has this person ever been depressed? Why? But you got so many temptations around you. Is anything ever have to toss all of that into a burning bowl? Right? Here's the Four of Cups. So Four of Cups again. You are going to look at something as like the light side of 4, right? The light side of 4, right? Light side of 4. Because some people, the dark side of 4, if you know, in major arcana, would be some people's way or the highway. Oh, they're depressed. That's why they're this way. You know, such and such and such and such. So it's like you're not operating in fear. You're operating by faith. You're operating by faith, right? So stay focused. Stay focused, focus, focus. Right? You don't want to miss out on any opportunities. You don't want to miss out on any opportunities. Every day is a gift. You don't miss out on opportunities because people are obsessed with distracting you. That's the devil. The devil is the author of confusion. We have the devil here in the major arcana and the devil in the minor arcana. Some people are obsessed with distracting you, and they use it some kind of way to capitalize off of it. So you need to wake up. Somebody needs to wake up. You're covered on all sides. And somebody is financially independent. So that's what the Four of Cups is really about. That's what the Four of Cups is really, really about. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on any opportunities to, like I said, just seizing the day, right? Seizing the day, taking advantage of the day, right? So here we have the King of Swords here. Let me see what else we got going on here with these cards. Here we have the Five of Wands. So yeah, you're not falling for the bait and switch. Yep, you're not falling for the bait and switch. Something is already closed out. So somebody could be trying to approach you to just kind of, you know, bait you into a conversation about whatever it is your weakness is, right? You have to identify. That's why I talk so much about trying to stay out of other people's business and focus on self. Be a subject matter expert on self. Some things were uncovered in your last, during karmic relationships with energies. Source is saying some energies you need to stay away from, tossing things into a burning bowl, certain subjects like what you're trying to heal. Y'all will get it. You'll get it. Here's the Six of Swords here. Yeah, Six of Swords here. Yeah. Some energies are definitely going to try to be shady. They will try to be shady with you all, Aquarius. But Source said you've already moved on from all of that. Move on. Just move on. Child, move on. Child, move on. Woo, move on. Yes, move on. Move beyond that, right? Yeah. Put the flame out. Like, for real. It's like, you know how like people just like put the like I said, put it to rest. Put it to rest, because somebody just keeps reliving. It's like I said, the movie Groundhog Day, like these keep reliving something. And so I want you to live in your future. What does that look like for you? What does it look like for you? All right. Hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this is helpful, right? Hopefully it is helpful, because something major is coming out of all of this for you, Aquarius. Something major is coming out of all of this for you. Because I feel like somebody's having a breakthrough. You're definitely going through a rebirth here. And so energy's trying to be shady with you. They come into your business trying to be shady with you. Call you if you're like, try to be shady with you around whatever you feel like your temptations have been in the past. Remember, you're not a fool. You're away from distractions. So you already know that energy is being sent. It's on a particular frequency. Wake up. Get away from the distractions. Whatever the distractions are, get away from those distractions. So that's what I have for you. But yeah, there's relief. There's relief. So yeah. Put together your list of what you're grateful for and read it out every single day. Speak it into existence. Your future self, what does that look like? I got to reiterate this because I know I hate to sound redundant, but for real, like, what does that look like for real for you? Everybody knows you're a giver. Stop giving air to your pain. Who hurt you? What they got away with? What you, whatever. Somebody said the snake, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Source says nobody getting away with anything. You can't run from karma. So that's what I have for you. That's nobody. Nobody can run from, because it's the energy we send out to the universe that comes back. So everybody's not going to see how another person has received their whatever. You're not going to see it. Move on. So hopefully this is helpful to somebody so that you can really get out here and start living and creating the life that you said that you wanted for yourself, right? That's what I have for you. All right. Aim higher. Right here. Aim higher. Put some structure to it. What does your future look like? All right. Bye.